on the Pro Wrestling Show. It's official, and I can say it to the least. Man, AEW is here. We're gonna have the latest news, updates about this new upcoming promotion started by Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, and a prominent NFL owner that's going back. So, and plus the Raw report, SmackDown report, as all new Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Pro Wrestling Show once again. Happy New Year to all. Man, 2019 is here, and the Pro Wrestling Show kicks off one of the serious weeks of New Year's week here on Connect. We kicked off last week with Gaming Spotlight. Now we're kicking off with a brand new episode this week of the Pro Wrestling Show. Man, oh man. Alright, use that hashtag right here using PSW, stand for Pro Wrestling Show here on Connect. Man, oh man, we got some breaking news to tell you right now that it's been confirmed. AEW, All Elite Wrestling, the new upcoming wrestling promotion from Jacksonville, Florida, is confirmed. Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks are involved in some sort of capacity in this promotion. They did their episode Being the Elite on New Year's Day, and they announced that they put in a partnership, a venture with the Tony Khan as it serves as its president. He's the co-founder of the co-owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the NFL team, the professional NFL team, along with his father, Shi Khan, who's going to be the billionaire funding it. So, man, oh man, it's a great time to be a professional wrestler right now, because you now can be back to the Monday Night Wars again. Now, the news is that right now, Cody Rhodes and others are officially signed to the company, and Cody will serve as pro wrestler and executive producer, per that what Dave Mesner is saying. The Bucks will serve as the bookers, and they are expected to sign within the next couple of days, within 24, 48 hours of them. Now, we know Tony Khan is the owner of the company. Now, the crucial part is the TV deal, where they're going to be shown film and seen on. Now, we can tell you that there's no TV deal at the moment, but there have been multiple offers been coming out as offers from WGN America. Now, I heard some rumor that Paramount Network was looking at them. Now, if they get on Paramount Network, oh my God, that was a time slot where WWE was at for so many years. ECW were at the shitty hours, and then Impact was at when WWE left and went back to USA, and Impact took over that time slot. That would be crucial to get on them. But I could see them being on WGN America, because they did the Zero Final Hour for the All-In event, and it did some numbers. It did pretty well, but I can see them on WGN America. If they get on WGN America, they good to go. They good. And I'll be like, Impact, what is y'all doing? But Impact saying, hey, they company own Anthem, said we're gonna put them on their own little channel, which is pitiful, but hey, it is what it is. I can still see Impact Wrestling when I want to see it, but it is what it is. But yeah. Also, it's crucial contracts. So they are offering multi-deal contracts, so it'll be like 3-year span. But then you got to think about like All Elite. It's gonna be a lot of people being signed on AEW, to be honest with you, and they're saying now AEW talents working with other promotions up in the air. So they're saying like, is New Japan gonna allow like maybe Ken Omega and Dakota Ibushi to come to AEW? It's gonna have to be like a talent arrangement or something like that. So hey, AEW's in. But then they said All In was the key factor of the Upstart company. And right now, Chris Jericho is not signed to AEW, but he did send this little post, right, this message, thanking the president of the company for ticket seats to the NFL game where Jacksonville Jaguars. But this is a big deal. I mean, big. I mean like humongous. I'm just saying it's just something that you never dream of, and we can see right here Cody Rhodes right here sent this post recently about this is his dream job. Cody Rhodes learning a lot, learning from his father Dusty Rhodes, who in some weird weird instances that Dusty and Jim Crockett was working together during the 80s against the WWE. And now, fast forward 30 years later, you see Cody and that con man who's the backer working together. We're finna work together against the WWE as competition. So, it's kind of looking real good. I'll tell you that. AEW, but then the concerns are, could they just be there? Because WWE has fought before a titan like WCW before that was gave them real competition. And you can spend all the money you can, but then it's gonna be creative. So that's the problem right there with AEW. Is they're gonna be creative enough to compete with WWE. Like WWE talent roster is humongous, but at the same time, they're trying to get back to basics and go back to the drawing board again. So, bigs up to AEW, WWE for life. But we'll have more of this with hot topics later on the show. But let's get to the Raw Ring Report. On the Raw Ring Report this week, Raw kicked off with the last Raw of 2018 kicked off with a bang with a steel cage, the first steel cage of 2018, which was the last 2018, and kicked off with a feud between Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. They was once friends, now they're bitter enemies. It was a hard matchup going back and forth, and Drew won at the end, making Drew look strong, and Dolph was trying his best. And Drew also announced that he is entering the 2019 Royal Rumble, and he claims he's going to win the Royal Rumble. There's a lot of people that's saying Drew is the pick, but this guy's Terminator, as you like to call, has 29 opponents he has to throw out to earn that championship spot at WrestleMania. Speaking of that, Seth Rollins made his case that he wanted a Intercontinental rematch with Dean Ambrose. Well, Triple H came out and interrupted him and told him that the rematch clause is so passe. Well, like, really? But I'll tell you what I think on the SmackDown report on that. But saying you have to earn your opportunity to earn it now. And Seth Rollins recalled Triple H and him, their history and stuff. And Shane McMahon had came out to cool their jets. And Shane said that we're going to still go with Triple H plan and have you go against Lashley. And Seth Rollins won against Lashley and still won his match against Dean. But that didn't quite there. But Dean had to put his Intercontinental title line. But Shane said we're going to be a open, first fresh start battle royal or something. It was Supersonic and Baron Corbin, what is it? Finn Balor, Apollo Crews, you name it, it was all out there. At the end, Apollo Crews won the match and earns himself an Intercontinental Championship match. Apollo didn't go so well at the end as Apollo was wrestling Dean Ambrose. Didn't get the job done, but Dean Ambrose won with Dirty Deeds to finish Apollo Crews. Also, the tag team titles will be online this week as Rude and Gable defend against the Revival. Now, they saying rematch clauses, and then it's still a rematch clause when you look at it. And saying they trying to put it as McMahon's looked at and reviewed the Revival's claims and proved the Revival claim for a rematch. So this is just passe these days. And the main event was Ronda Rousey teaming up, the women's champion, teaming up with her friend Natalya against Nia Jax and Ember Moon. Nia Jax, but Ronda won the match for her team. But then you gotta look at Natalya did announce she's entering the Royal Rumble. So it's a lot of Royal Rumble interest. We also found out that Sasha Banks, Bayley, Ember Moon, members of the Riot Squad, and you got to expect Nia Jax to me will be in that Royal Rumble. So it's gonna be real good. But then next week's Raw will be John Cena returns to the red brand. Brock Lesnar returns to the red brand. Braun Strowman returns to the red brand. So they bring out all the big stars to come back and sell their storylines and their feuds going on to the Royal Rumble. All right, that is the Raw Ring Report. Let's move over to the SmackDown Ring Report. All right, on the SmackDown Ring Report this week, the New Day opened New Year's 2019 in WWE with a bang, where New Day dressed as New Year's costume, as Big E kind of was New Year's baby. Oh my God, for real. God, anything like that. Well, New Day announced that they are entering the 2019 Royal Rumble individually, and they said they're going to win as a team. They're doing the Scott Steiner mathematics, like this person, we got 20% chance of this happening and that happening, something like that. If you go back, look on YouTube and see that Scott Steiner situation. Well, they said that New Day brought out Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy went against his match against Samoa Joe. Now, the winner of this match was going to be added into the Fatal 5-Way match later that night to meet the WWE Champion Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble. Well, Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy have their issues, and they've been having their issues for a very long time. Well, at the end, Samoa Joe won the match and was added into the match. We'll see how that had fared. Speaking of that, remember last week, Mr. McMahon said he wanted to see the real AJ Styles, and AJ Styles showed him the Pitbull side of him and knocked him out. Well, AJ walked into Mr. McMahon's office along with his son Shane as they was talking, and AJ was trying to confront and intimidate Mr. McMahon. Mr. McMahon wasn't buying it. Mr. McMahon told AJ, I want to see the real you. And Shane McMahon kind of bulked up for a minute. And it was just, AJ said, you want what you going to get. So AJ said he's going to prove Mr. McMahon that he's going to get what he exactly wanted. Then they playing up where AJ first came to the company about 3 years ago and did such that. For real. For real. And Rusev celebrated his United States Championship victory last week. He won on Rusev Day on Christmas. And Rusev got attacked from behind by Nakamura, and Lana tried to get involved. Lana tried to help even the odds, but she got attacked by, she got accidentally dropped by Rusev. Rusev was trying to check on her situation while she was laying out motionless. So Nakamura took advantage and hit the Shinskasuka on Rusev. So this ain't over with, and I can tell they're gonna have a match at Royal Rumble between the two of them. That's why I can tell Rusev kind of being himself. A couple years ago, Rusev was playing the Bulgarian Brute, and he kind of got, passed over to the past side. And when the fans started chanting Rusev Day, Rusev Day, Rusev Day, the fans say Rusev and him, say Rusev in his career. Rusev will be ever grateful to the fans saying Rusev Day. But it's catchy. At first I was like, but now it's kind of catchy. It's kind of like fits him and fits his charisma, his personality. All right. Mandy Rose continued to play mind games with Naomi. She was supposed to wrestle Naomi, but she backed out and put her friend Sonya Deville in the match. But Mandy was providing like interruptions and interference by showing pictures that she said she sent to Jimmy, and Jimmy never said nothing. I guess he obliged by it when any man would oblige by Mandy Rose. So Mandy Rose receiving a huge push, like a huge Sable-ish push, Sable-licious push, and I guess they want to go back 20 years ago and bring it back forward 20 years later. So it's kind of like, like, look at Scarlett Bordeaux. That's a role for her. But she's just playing herself. But at the end, Sonya Deville won the match and won for her team. Also, the return of 16-time world champion John Cena returned on SmackDown. And anywhere out of nowhere, Becky Lynch, the man, interrupted him and said that she wants to be like John. She wants to be the face of John Cena. She said no, she didn't want to replace Charlotte in the women's division. She wanted to replace John in the men. So Becky Lynch, making doors in more ways than one. Well, Andrade Cien and Selena Vega came out and took issue to Becky's so-called claim and challenged into a mixed tag match where Becky and John Cena teamed up against them. Becky and John Cena won the match, but Becky still showed signs of disrespect to John Cena. And John Cena was trying to congratulate her, but she turned around and did the "you can't see me." So Becky Lynch being real rude and disrespectful to John Cena, but hey, Becky Lynch saying this is her character and she want to be brash and bold and uncaring. So hey, it works for her. I think Becky Lynch and Rusev gonna getting over with these fans. And meanwhile, the Miz pitched to Shane McMahon new attires for themselves as they want to be a tag team, and showing with Miz's current outfit what he's wearing, and Miz showing his outfit, and Shane, like a sketch and drawing like a drawing board, and I'm looking like, for real, man, you take this tag team thing too far. And Miz just being Miz and trying to say, I'm gonna talk to my designer and we're gonna do it right. And Shane McMahon just walked on by and never looked back. So Shane McMahon is kind of like thinking to himself, like, what did I get myself into with Miz? I don't know what's just going with this, but I think it's gonna lead to a match at WrestleMania between the two. I believe so. So we're gonna keep watching and see what the story unfolds. And then finally, AJ Styles went against taking their rage frustration against Randy Orton, former champion, Samoa Joe, not a former champion, but former champion of other promotions. Can't say it here on the WWE report. Rey Mysterio, former world champion. Mustafa Ali in a fatal 5-way match to determine the next number one contender for the WWE Championship at Royal Rumble to meet Daniel Bryan. And Mustafa Ali, he's good, but I think they're just using him as a mechanic. And I wish Mustafa would have stayed on 205 Live, because he would probably be centered around him, but it's like you don't know a bigger face than Obama in 205 Live. And I think Rey Mysterio, I'm not knocking Rey, but Rey stayed on SmackDown. But Rey should dabble in 205 to help build that brand up. Like some cocky punk, young, like a Mike Bennett or, smaller cruiserweight, the heel cruiserweight that calls out Rey Mysterio and say, hey, you ain't got it. And they'll kind of like, help credibility with that. But that's for another show. But it was amazing. AJ Styles getting decimated by Samoa Joe and Randy Orton. But at the end, AJ Styles pins Randy Orton. They become the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, which I say is a rematch once again at Royal Rumble against Daniel Bryan. So let's see what this goes, because I think Randy Orton was pissed, but I think they're gonna put Randy Orton against AJ at WrestleMania. That's what I think is gonna happen at Randy Orton AJ at WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan, I don't know for sure. I don't know for a fact. Like, who can you put Daniel Bryan against at Mania? That's gonna be tough too. And you gotta think about the possibility of the Royal Rumble. Like, do you put him against? I can see him against Finn Balor. I can see that. Finn Balor wins it, but I don't know if they're gonna push it on Finn Balor or not. We'll see, because Rey Mysterio. There's so many possibilities out there now these days, so endless. But yep. Alright, that does it for the SmackDown report. When we return, we'll talk about Hot Topics. We're gonna have more discussion about all these. So stay tuned. Hold on. I'm your host, always get you to join in that conversation right here using PSW here on Connect. Man, oh man, Happy New Year to all who watch. Thank you all for supporting Connect. We're growing, we're thriving, and we thank you, the viewers out there, for watching. Alright, let's talk about AEW. Man, oh man, AEW. What, it came out of nowhere. Upcoming promotion. Just Cody Rhodes, we found out, serving as the executive producer. It's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get bigger, Now you gotta wonder, people already online speculating that they making up rosters and stuff, and you gotta wonder if this family got more money than the McMahon family. Imagine if what kind of budget they unlimited. It's an unlimited budget. They probably bring CM Punk back. I know, I can feel it, I can sense it, I can see it. But will CM Punk be able to come back, make his triumphant return to pro wrestling? So we just have to wait and see. But also, that's it. That's the hot topic. AEW. We'll see how this goes and see how far it'll take. But hey, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week on another edition of Pro Wrestling Show. We'll have more AEW news, I guess, rumors, hot topics, wonder. But anyway, y'all have a happy, safe, and healthy New Year.